Yo.
If we have problems, I'm not going to be surprised because YouTube has been tore up for 2 days.
Oh, really?
I honestly think part of it is just maybe because not having the fucking YouTube bed. I think it makes it worse to having the paid version.
Yep.
Episode 103, motherfuckers. We here.
Yo.
That might help.
Yeah. Episode 103, mothers. Yo. Oh yeah. Welcome to Real as Fuck TV, episode 103. Where we're real. Hey, hoser. Pass the brew, hoser. Real as Fuck TV, episode 103, baby. Hell yeah. Nice bubble bath would feel good right now. Soak, relax, listen to Real as Fuck TV. Episode 103 of Real as Fuck TV. We come to you from the Legends Lounge bathroom. Yes, true. We are here and we are ready to roll in a few short seconds.
Tear you up! This is Vikings fan, or Silver Owner. Don't mind my breathing.
I'm just a little out of breath.
Just out of breath. It's called cancer of the lungs.
Right out of the start.
I thought I was doing good, but sorry for wheezing all over the radio. Motherfucker!
Yo. Episode 103. Yeah! Rock and roll, baby! Yes, baby. Got a quarter pounder, baby. Hopefully everyone was entertained. Have a nice night. That was our show. Oh, you're a good one. One for the books.
Episode 103 in the books.
Episode 103 in the books.
See, that shit's still not working. It broke when I was uploading to episode 10.
Doesn't work on any scene. I love you guys. Party on, Garth. Party on, Wayne. So let me know when you make a couple minutes.
After this one, we'll start it up. Alright?
Okay.
When this one ends,
Perfect. Winging it. Like a chicken wing.
chicken wing.
Ain't nothing but a chicken wing.
Okay.
What up, Dr. Brown?
Hey, dudes, what's going on, guys?
The great Dr. Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on,
Yeah.
Brown.
Alright, hey,
We're just about done getting the opening rolling.
I see ya. Can't hear me there. Yep.
I hear Silver Roll.
Yeah, I hear Silver Roll definitely breathing hard.
Oh yeah!
Over the walls.
I'm gonna come, baby. I'm gonna come, yeah. Oh yeah.
Aye. Perfect.
What up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Real as Fuck TV, episode 103,
Yeah.
with your host, Minnesota Vikings fan. What up, motherfuckers? What up? And of course, Riot Shotgun, the co-host of Real as Fuck TV.
What's
Minnesota
up?
Silver Roll Hunter.
What's up, motherfuckers?
And of course, we got in the house, co-hosting tonight, the great Dr. Earl Brown.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hopefully Redneck will be here later. He said he's running behind.
Wow.
We'll see what happens with him.
I see you probably doing something up there. We'll have to find out when he gets here.
I think he's probably doing some paperwork or some shit like
Must
always.
have. Paperwork. Oh, okay.
You know how that shit goes.
Wait a minute. Redneck doing paperwork?
Well, trying to.
Wow.
Paper mache, baby.
You know,
Okay.
he's got to be like his own secretary and shit too. So.
Oh yeah, that's true as well.
You know, running that business and shit. You know.
I take it he doesn't.
I wouldn't know. I never ran a business in my life, so I don't know what this is.
No, I only worked for businesses. That's about it. So I really would not. I had to be educated 24/7 for God knows how many months or weeks to get that down pat.
The closest I ever came was fucking me and my buddy. We had a fucking lawn mowing business, and we had ended up with 36 accounts, but the fucker got too drunk the night before and would be all hungover and wouldn't get up, so we lost all the accounts eventually.
Wow! Holy cow!
We did that for 4 years, and then
Wow.
we did the snow blowing too. You know
Wow,
what I mean?
that's something. Wow.
Yeah, well, it would have been all right if fucker wouldn't have drank the business up, but
Oh man.
he kind of drank her up, and that was kind of the end of it. When you don't show up after 2, 3, 4 times when you're supposed to, then you become not, reliable, and they fucking put a little bark in your thing.
Oh yeah, man.
And then it's you can't get no more new accounts. Once that shit happens, you're fucking fucked, and that's what, so each time it would happen, we'd lose 3 accounts, and pretty soon we were down to under 30.
Wow.
And then we were down to under 20, and it just got worse and worse, you know what I mean, till there wasn't nothing left, and there was no point in doing it no more. And like I said, we couldn't get no more fucking accounts. We couldn't get no new ones to replace the ones we lost.
Yeah, I know. So, that was a fucking trip, man. I know.
It was good money, though. I mean, every time we went out, made over 100 cash each time. I mean, it was worth it.
Yeah, it's true. I see your point there.
I figure if a guy can go out and at least make $100 bill, fucking, that ain't too bad for the day. I don't know. Maybe not these days though. Maybe these days it should be more like 200 for the day or 150.
Yep.
Cause shit's gone up. I remember, dude. We would go to the fucking tobacco store in the morning and start at sometimes at 6 o'clock in the morning we'd be cutting grass, right?
Yes.
So, the tobacco shop they opened real fucking early. I remember that. A pack of fucking Marlboros was $2, dude. That's
wow,
fucking
damn.
That's
and they
so
didn't
far
check
back.
your ID back then, I take it as well, right?
No, fuck no, they didn't. Dude, they knew us by first name, basically,
Oh.
I remember it was we'd be scraping up change. We'd scrape up $2, get ourselves a pack of Marlboros. That's how far back we're talking.
Gosh, if you told that story to all these anti-smoking activists out there, they'd flip their lid.
Yeah, they wouldn't believe that you could fucking get a pack of fucking Marlboros for $2.
I say this all the time to a lot of people. I would love to take some of these people of today, put them in a time machine, take them back to when we were kids, show them how things were. They would be surprised as fuck. I mean, I mentioned this to Drew on Joe's program one time. I'd like to see how these oversensitive people, how would they react to watching All in the Family back for the 1970s.
Oh, God, they wouldn't survive on the street, dude. They'd get their asses beat.
No, they'd hate Archie.
They'd be like, who are these gay people?
Oh, gosh.
All these emotional. I love everybody. No.
They probably get their asses beat no matter what by everybody who isn't a gang member or who isn't. They'd be get their asses beaten, period.
Getting slapped around by women, all kinds of shit.
Everywhere.
It is some fucked up times we're living in, I'll tell you that much.
I know, I'm saying it. It's like everybody's gone so sensitive. I think about, when you think about it, I blame all these people out there, teaching sensitive values to all the kids out there. They grow up believing that, and then they carry it on through their adulthood. It's the same thing with the liberal values that they were taught. around the 1990s.
They ain't taught. They can't do shit now. Everything they need to do, they need to look at their fucking phones to figure out.
Yeah, I know. It's like I think right now to this point that kids need to put away their phones and start experiencing the world firsthand, like I did when I was a child. You know.
They couldn't handle it.
Yeah, I remember when I first got my car, I wanted to explore almost just about everywhere because we didn't really go anywhere growing up. You know, it was usually once in a while we go to a thrift store. Me and my mom, me and my sister, it's that, you know, or to the nearby shopping mall, this and that. But we didn't really go out that much because a lot of times I stayed in my room listening to music, imagining I was somewhere else. Because there were times I remember asking my dad, you know, can we go to Kings Island? Can we go to this place? And the answer would be like, let's not say we did all the time.
Yeah.
So when I obviously when I got my car, the first thing I wanted to do was explore this spot, but explore that place. You know, go to places like around the Michigan, like Ann Arbor, Novi, and this place, that place. You know, parts of Detroit, parts of Allen Park.
Dr. Brown was fucking burning up a gas tank of fucking every day in his car when he was a kid.
Other than the times when I wasn't at work and that.
Every day Dr. Brown was going through a 20.
He was cruising.
Yeah, well, almost a 20. I worked afternoons at that time, so I was able to go to a couple places beforehand, you know, see some people I knew who worked at the nearby coffee shop near one of the malls in the Troy area.
Dr. Brown was working his job just so he had fucking gas money all the time.
Dr. Brown got that look like he used to drive like a Camaro or something.
Maybe.
I wish I had a Camaro. Most of the cars I drove were either Fords or Chevys. I wish I had a T-Bird when you think about it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You mostly drove Ford and Chevy?
Well, mostly Fords and Chevys, correct, yeah.
You a Mustang guy?
I wish I had a Mustang. I always wanted a Mustang.
Oh, you never owned one?
No, I used to drive...
Mostly Impalas.
He used to drive a Ford Pinto.
I wish I had a Pinto. I kind of admired those kind of cars.
A Pinto bean?
Yeah, the small cars. I had a thing for those back when I used to ride the school bus from elementary school back in the days.
Well, anyway, there's a few things that we wanted to discuss tonight.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if anybody's seen, but I re-uploaded that audio of last week. Of
the COVID-19, there's a simple cure.
Yeah, that doctor. Yes, I was listening to that. I remember I got it firsthand as well, 3 parts.
We got people that have disease. We got people there.
I'm trying to get it spread out there so everybody knows. But I'm surprised. I figured it would have got deleted, but maybe with the audio only, they'll leave it alone.
Yeah,
the video got deleted in fucking 12 hours. So
really,
the original,
really,
yep,
wow.
Within 12 hours, it was gone.
Oh so well, I was going to say probably put it on your.
I've been checking it every day just to make sure it's still up there, and surprisingly, it is. But
yeah,
I'm surprised it ain't been smoked yet. But,
wow. Probably those doctors at work trying to prevent what this woman is saying because she doesn't. Because they don't want to lose their profits.
Well, yeah, they want the hospitals. Obviously, they want to keep collecting their fucking blood money.
Yeah, that's the same thing. The same thing with the same thing with arthritis patients or people with cancer.
You know what? To me, it's going to get out there anyway. They probably can't stop this one. They can try, but I look at it like this now. The ball's in their court now. You know what I'm saying? Because the numbers can start. There can be no deaths every day. There can be 0 deaths every day from this shit now. Anybody who's in ICU, who's fucked up.
Hey, Bird, you fuck! What are you doing?
What up, Bird, you fucker?
Hey, Bird.
And so it's like, Now it's fucking on the hospitals fucking to decide what they want to do because they don't have to let no one else fucking die.
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do? Like Donald Trump says, what are you gonna do?
Well, it's partially Trump.
That's what we're asking you, Donald. Come on.
He needs to probably get involved in that shit a little bit too and be like, You know, make sure these fucking hospitals got enough money to get this shit, so that they ain't like, oh, they ran out of it. They ran out of the Hydra one, or fucking something. You know what I mean? You don't want to have that shit going on, because that's what I could see happening. Is all of a sudden there's a shortage of fucking one of them. Not the zinc. There ain't gonna be a shortage of the zinc. We know that.
Yeah, we gotta get some of that for the house. Definitely have everybody take some.
What? Fuck, I forget what that other one. What?
Hydrochloroxine or something.
Yeah, but the other one too. I was saying it. And I kind of. I don't know. Like I said, they're not the most common as fucking medicines out there. So that's why it ain't the easiest thing to remember. Like I still.
Because,
go ahead.
Because we're so used to taking vitamins A, B, C, and D, and E that we often forget about the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm taking one of those men's multiple vitamins each day, so that should be helping, I'm thinking.
Yeah, true.
Well, that can't hurt, but
yeah,
like I was telling Silver Roll, I'm trying to figure out how to get all three of these fuckers so we have them on hand if we need them, or whatever, or else because. You could take them too as a preventative, so either way, it wouldn't hurt to fucking have the shit. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. So it's like I remember them talking about how taking aspirin a day can help your heart in a big way.
It does. Like it's like when you have heart attacks and shit. That's one of the things you're supposed to take. Is
81 milligram, baby.
81 milligram fucking aspirin every day. It's like a poor man's blood thinner, right, Silver Roll?
Yeah, yep. Take one of them a day, and it'll keep your blood kind of going through your fucking veins.
So it can't plug your artery up, so your fucking blood's more like water.
So if you get cut, you know what I mean. And when you're on blood thinners and shit, and fucking you get cut, you fucking bleed like a.
You can spray like a geyser.
10 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Remember when I did that?
Yeah, that's why I said that shit. He stuck himself with a nail on his finger, and then fucking, dude, I could see him just squirting like a geyser out of his finger. Dude.
It shot like 10, 12 feet in the air.
It was. Were you on a blood thinner at the time?
Fuck, I don't even think I had a heart attack.
I don't think you were. That's what was so weird.
The only one I remember was one of the bosses at one of the jobs I worked at back in Michigan. That was years back.
Yeah, I seen Silver Roll was just spraying like a stuck pig, dude. It was fucked up, man.
Yeah.
You must have just hit the fucking spot just right.
Fuck.
You must have hit the vein in the perfect spot where it just fucking.
I got lightheaded and dizzy and shit.
Well, yeah, when you lose that much blood, of course you're gonna.
Fucking yeah, it's like what? I don't know how much, but it fucking shot, dude. It shot great. Better than a fucking cum shot. You know what I'm saying? It was like fucking out there.
It's too bad that wouldn't happen these days, because I would have had it recorded, that one. That would have got on the video real fast.
Yeah.
It was fucking just... It was fucked up. It was real fucked up, man.
Yeah. Hey, guys, I want to read you something that a friend of mine who lives in downtown Houston posted. And it was a couple of something that she wrote on explaining why she hates cops. And now, keep in mind, there are good cops, as we mentioned many times before on other programs, such as this one. But there are people out there who have a huge amount of resentment towards them. And this lady who lives in, whose name I'm going to keep secret, she wrote about it a couple of times on her Facebook page. She said, quote unquote, "I got tased in my own front yard for defending myself against a crackhead bitch who decided she wanted to lay hands on me in my own house." The cops did actually tased her for some reason. But here's the kicker. When my ex-boyfriend tried to kill me more than once, they did absolute nothing. I showed up to the police station covered in both bruises and a fresh stab wound in my face. And yet they did nothing. The guy's still walking around free, even though he is a felon with priors for felony assault and violating a protective order. The ex-boyfriend later started stalking and harassing me, and still nothing was ever done. Wow.
I don't think it's the police. I think it's the police department that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a
Now-
singular policeman.
Now she continues on saying, but God forbid I defend myself in my own house. I got a taser dart in my pelvis for being confused and afraid of being detained. All they did was take a step back from the cop who told me to put my hands behind my back, and I didn't understand why. I got 2 weeks in county jail for a crime I didn't even commit, and it's still messing with my life to this day. Because the original bullshit assault charge was dropped, but I still had to take a plea deal for resisting an unlawful arrest. So no, I hate cops. They make me feel afraid every time I'm near one, even when I wasn't doing anything illegal. Now I'm thinking about all the other people out there who have been fucked with the police multiple times. Now here's something that she said here. Here, I gotta tell this story here. Excuse me. I also went to the Black Lives Matter protests in Houston while that was all that was going on, and a small group of us who were peacefully protesting, walking down a sidewalk, were backed up against a wall by cops in riot gear and forced to turn around, put our hands on the wall. People's phones were being taken away, and the badges were covered by tactical gear. People were being unlawfully detained. That is fascism, my friend. Now,
Oh.
wow.
Interesting.
So, what do you think? We need to talk about this because we understand there are a few bad cops out there that makes it rough for the good cops out there. I mean, the bad cops, like the ones I mentioned who beat up that guy now Scream back in 1992. They had a lot of frustration and all that anger inside them that just turned them into monsters at the end. And now they're serving life sentences for it. But I'm talking about the cops out there who don't do nothing when something serious like these are happening.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, maybe because she's so outspoken, maybe the cops just like fucking with her.
I don't know, but still, for all I understand, the guy who beat her up should have been arrested.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And put on trial for that. I mean, she displayed those bruises and that stab wound in her face on Facebook right there. We saw that. We all were in shock.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
So nothing. The guy that did it or whatever was never arrested. The cop
I don't think so. No, he's still running free. He's still moving on with his life. He's got himself a so-called girlfriend now. She wanted us to call this guy out, so I did. Now, I put the guy on blast. I read a picture of what he looks like in that, along with his name. And then what I did is I blocked him immediately, so he would not get word of what all of us did. And a couple of people that I knew who are friends with her did the exact same thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's
fucked your life up forever, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so pretty much there. And because we see so many cops, and hear about them not doing the damn thing to make sure to take care of this whichever situation they're landed in, just pass it by as nothing. And this is why people have a disdain for cops, and this is why people like who support Black Lives Matter are saying these kind of things.
Well, we know Black Lives Matter.
I know it is, absolutely, and that's the thing that bothers me. That, of course, now has been one of the biggest trends this past spring and summer. And we have everybody, including TV stations like WeTV, CW, is supporting them. We got people like Mick Foley and a couple other musicians saying the exact same thing. But yet, however, they're not they're not reading between the lines. They're, instead of walking around saying that, "Whether we want pigs in a blanket," no, they're walking. They should be demanding, instead of defunding the police, they should refund the police how to train them properly.
Well, if it keeps going the way it's going, the fucking police ain't gonna have no state jobs. They're only gonna have fucking federal jobs.
I know.
There ain't gonna be no state motherfucking cops.
It's like I don't want to, and with all this defunding, that I understand went on in your state, in the area near the area that you live, that kind of surprised me that they would do that. But then again, I guess so many people were pressuring them to do something about it. Instead of saying defund the police, as I mentioned, they should look in and punish those cops for what they did.
Fuck the police! Yo,
Yeah.
fuck the police!
I can
No,
imagine the people in the urban areas would be saying the same thing because of all the times they've been harassed by police. Because I guess what it is that a lot of times cops can't. It's hard for the cops to distinctify which is which. I mean, if they see somebody in a leather jacket, they'll think it's some sort of a biker that's about to cause trouble in some nearby bar. Or if they see a bunch of black boys walking around, they think they wonder. Excuse me. They think those kids are belonging to some sort of a street gang. The perception that the cops often get is what confuses them.
so true. So true in
Yeah.
this world that we live in today. Fucking
Yeah.
2020, baby.
Yeah, I'm just hoping this year's end quicker than we expected because everything has been turned into absolute shit.
Well, that's what Dana White said the other day in the press conference. He can't wait for January 1st to get here.
I know, because everything's so messed up. I mean, the sports has been they're talking about bringing football back, baseball back. Well, we got baseball.
Well, that's
somewhat,
what I mean.
understand.
They keep fucking trying to fucking bring it back, dude, and then they shut it down, and then they start it back up, and it's like fucking. It's like they're trying right now.
Well,
again.
I guess what it is they want to. Remember, baseball is also a business. They want to keep that business going. The same thing with whether it's a music business or concerts or pro wrestling. That's the only sport that's out there that's still pretty much active.
Here's what I know. Here's what I saw already that was different about it when I watched a hockey game. Is like where the fans normally are.
Yes.
You could fucking see like they had lasered advertisement into the background.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go check the.
Oh wow. You got to post it on the screen here for us to see, because that would be considered a trip. I mean, if it's getting to the point where they're going to have to CGI lots of people in the stands when there aren't.
Well,
really.
they're talking about that too already too. Is doing that,
gosh.
but yeah, I seen it in hockey where, like I said, you look and you'd see where like the fans should be, and you would see like some laser shit going on with some lights.
Yep.
To try to cover up the empty seats. And then, like I said, you would see advertisement too. And so on certain spots and certain sections of the seats, there would just be, I can't remember who was advertising. I think I seen Mercedes-Benz was one of them and shit. So I think that's what they're going to try to do if they're going to try to have sports. Is they're going to take where the seats are and shit, and they'll try to sell advertisement that way.
Most likely, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they'll try to make up for the sellout of like 15, 20,000 people, and all that money that they lose on that, all the money they lose on the pops, and food and parking and all that, right?
Yeah.
So they got to try to make that all fucking back in advertisement. That's really the only spot they can try to get it.
Yeah, they're right. And at this point right now, they are desperate to do something because they're thinking to themselves, "My geez, man, we cannot." So that was my phone.
What? It sounded like it sounded like an engine.
That's my ringtone. That's my ringtone.
Oh. It sounded like your Harley was fucking popping off or dying.
I wish I had a Harley.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. I heard that shit. That was kind of funny, actually. But I don't know. It's like they have so many. They're like, oh, we're gonna shorten the league. We're gonna shorten the number of teams. We're gonna shorten the playoffs to like a 1-game playoff. I think some of the first rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like
correct.
And then they have it where like the last round for the championship is normal. You know what I'm saying? But otherwise, up till then, a lot of this shit is just not going to be what it's going to be. It's going to be like 1 game, 3 games, and then 5 games, and then like a 1 7-game series at the end. But see, the thing is, Dr. Brown, with what we know about them, about the hydrochlorinate and the Zetramax and the zinc, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, why can't every single player just take that every day? We don't. Then they don't need to worry about fucking testing them. They can't get it, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So if every single fucking guy, the staff, anybody involved in this shit, and then let's just say hockey, if everybody's taking their shit, right?
Yes, correct.
You don't need to waste the money to test everybody before each game, because everybody's got their own shit. You test them once and they're all negative, right?
Correct.
As long as they keep taking their shit every day, they're never going to test positive. You don't got to waste the money on the tests. You just make sure they're on their dosages. They take their dose every day, and fucking the show can go on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You could even have fans in the crowd, and you don't have to worry about the players and shit getting affected, because they're already fixed. You know
or
what I'm
everybody
saying?
else, or everybody else getting affected, or the person next to you.
Well, that's the thing too. That's how you do it, is you test each person before they come in if you wanted to, and see if they got a temperature or not, right?
That's true, yes.
And as long as they don't got a temperature, then you let them in. If they got, because I already heard that's what they're gonna probably do anyway. I heard I don't know if it was all the sports or how they're gonna do that, but I know I've heard like hockey and shit or the NFL. It might have been the hockey and NFL and shit like that, right? And if they come to the door, they test you. If you got a temperature, they don't let you in, and they're supposed to refund you your money. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what their plan is how they want to do that shit. So, if you got everybody on all the medications, dude, you don't got to worry about the shit getting spread no more. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And so, like I say, they need to get on the ball. And if they want to try to put shit back to normal, the way it could be, that's how you fucking get shit rolling, if you ask me.
Yes. Definitely.
Because what they're doing right now ain't working.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, but
it's like
I don't know if they're aware of all this stuff, or they're still stuck in their own little worlds there with their own little devices, probably.
Well, they probably they probably have other ideas, but fucking, how about use an idea that will actually fucking work?
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Because it can't be that fucking hard to fucking get the shit. You know what I mean?
Correct.
I mean, like, okay, I don't know if you need a prescription for the Zetramax or the Hydro one, but you probably do need a prescription for fucking both of them, right?
Yes.
But I also know shit too that you can get prescription fucking medications without a fucking prescription. It can be done. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There is shit out there, and there's a way it takes like a month to get the shit. But I just feel like we'd be complete morons if we don't get our hands on these three fucking things. Right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. Yeah, you got to definitely text me these things that we got to get. You know, we should probably check the vitamin supply at the nearby grocery store to get them.
Yeah, Zetramax, Hydro fucking Chloro fucking whatever, and then zinc. That's the only one I have a hard time with saying is the hydrochloro. It's something like that though. You know what I mean? It's something similar. And I don't know. Like I said, man, they don't need to fucking sit and let us fucking just keep croaking and dying. You know, like that doctor said, when they come to the hospital, they think they're gonna fucking die.
Yeah, and that's what the impression they get all the time.
And ain't none of them dying, are they, Brown?
No. The ones who are dying are the ones who probably didn't get that much treatment, or the ones with health conditions like diabetes or arthritis or something else.
She even said people with health conditions fucking ain't even dying.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? She said people with diabetes and shit, She said it still didn't matter. It was still perfect. They still came back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, somebody, Area 51, talking about it. Hydrochloroquine. Something like that. Some shit like that. That's what it's pretty close to. Hydrochloroquine. Queen. It's not queen, though. It's... But,
And a little bit of meth.
No, they don't say nothing about no meth.
I'm just joking.
I mean, but like I said, you know, and it's like the same with all the jobs and all that shit. You get all the people that work there, you get them on get them on the shit, and fucking they don't need to worry about passing it to fucking other people. It can kill it. It can end it. It could be the end of this shit. Like what? No one else knew? That's what pisses me off. For 6 months, fucking nobody knew shit. Come on. You're telling me that over in Wuhan and shit, they didn't fucking know nothing about these fucking meds? They fucking knew. Them fuckers swept the whole thing underneath the fucking table, man.
Ain't it kind of weird how that dam is gonna kind of fucking blow out?
Yeah, to wipe out Wuhan?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting how fucking shit rolls, don't it, Silver Roll?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked up, man. It's some fucked up shit. I truly see now, as the puzzle pieces have fucking came together, this was definitely just a government fucking another 9/11. And they were, but you know what? They were way more advanced this time on this shit. They were a lot smarter about it. They were way fucking smarter. These cocksuckers really used their brain this time to try to get away with this one. That's what I think. They fucking knew the whole time what was going on. Don't you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
just
so.
like that's like they lied to us about all the aliens in Area 51. We heard so much of that all the time there. We used to hear that multiple times in the past. I think the reason why that one raid was organized because people were sick and tired of wondering, is there aliens? We want the truth. Just let us know. But of course, the government, just didn't want to do that because they were afraid of us flipping out and going ape shit.
I hear that. Yep. Fuck yeah. But do you really think that we'd go? I mean, majority of us wouldn't go ape shit. Do you think?
Yeah, it's true. Who knows? Most of us nowadays would be like, "Oh, we knew all along," but it makes us even more mad that you would not tell us ahead of time when we asked.
Shit, I'd be like, yeah, damn, I knew it the whole time, but it's finally, nice to get an affirmation from the government stating that, it's real,
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What do you think, Vikings fan? Well, yeah, I believe in UFOs too. Yes, I do. Well, that's good. I believe in UFOs too. Yes, indeedy.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. Shit, I'm trying to figure out what they're doing. Oh, did I tell you I have a SoundCloud account?
No.
Yeah, I got started one last week, a couple of weeks back there. Here's what they did. You remember all those techno streams and dark ambient streams I did?
Yeah.
They were saved onto my computer on my videos file, and I discovered there was a thing called where you could convert your videos to just plain audio to MP3s. So I took a chance and did that to some of my techno and soundscape streams, and I was able to upload about 3 onto my SoundCloud page there.
Wow. So, do you get any strikes or anything on your music?
No mention it. Just a lot of likes from this people and a couple followers are on there as well.
Oh, that's good because we're trying to find music for our channel, that we can play it without getting YouTube strikes and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's hard, it's breaking up is hard to do. Who sings that song? Breaking up is hard to do.
Oh, you got to give me a clue, man.
Well, I don't know.
Is it a pop song?
It's a doo-wop back from the 50s.
I wasn't much into doo-wop that much.
Just like, I found my thrill. Boom, 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 boom,
Oh,
boom,
we
boom,
know that
boom.
one like the back of our hands there. Fats
Down
Domino.
Blueberry Hill. Yep.
Yeah.
So what else? So you believe in aliens. I believe in aliens. Yeah,
It would
I
be
believe
nice
in
if-
aliens too. Okay, Vikings fan believes in aliens, and I mean,
Except for the one that we would now refuse to talk to.
yeah,
And you know which one I'm speaking of. You know, it's kind of funny. You know, I contacted Bullfrog on one of his shows earlier this week. I think he's still doing his. I invited him to come on this program when he has time.
well, he's
But-
doing a live show right now.
I know, yeah. That's why I mentioned. Well, the thing is, you know, Dave Rose has got on there as well. He was like saying YR still kind of butthurt that the way I left his program. And I guess some of his cronies tried to come at me as well, saying, you had good content when you were with the Mental Maniacs, but now you ain't got nothing. And it was some fake-ass account with Scott McKinnon's bicep, flexing his biceps on as a profile pic. So obviously it was another YR account.
Area 51 donations said it's Neo Sadaka. Breaking up is hard to do.
Oh, okay.
All right, thanks, bro. Yeah, I didn't.
Right.
I couldn't remember who sang it, but I know the song. I actually love that doo-wop kind of music, the 50s. It reminds me of, you know, hanging out with my dad, you know, driving. We used to take. My dad had a 1932 Ford sedan, so we'd take that cruising up and down the strip. And he'd always have his oldies but goodies music on, you know. And it always reminds me of my dad, because my dad passed back in '89. And, you know, so I kind of always like that music. It always brings back my father to me, you know.
Ah, I see.
So that's kind of why I like it, you know. I don't really get into any of this new fucking age shit, you know. I mean, there's not a lot of songs that I've heard that I really care about, you know.
You know what? I have not listened to the radio since God, how many years now since I moved here? Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know who these people are. They're talking about the MTV Awards, you know, doing that. I'm like, wait a minute. First and foremost, MTV doesn't show music videos no more. So why are they having the VMAs?
Yeah.
But then again, I found out there was all these other MTV channels out there. There was MTV Jams, MTV X, and MTV Hit Music stuff there. So I'm thinking that's where kids are going to see the current music stuff that's out there today. So, but it's kind of awkward, and they're going to do the same thing that they're doing with all these other places. They're going to broadcast from this place to that place with no audience and shit. Whatever band's going to be doing something from either a living room or a garage or some studio, or either together or by each other's place. They're like it's like what they call this, so like they do with Sammy Hagar's lockdown sessions.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Area 51. Yeah, I love the 50s through the 80s and 90s too. I like, you know, Metallica and stuff like that from the 90s, and Ozzy Osbourne and stuff like that. But yeah, it's like I like a lot of the 50s music. It kind of brings you down.
Brings back memories.
Brings back memories, you know. I remember there's a radio station here in Minnesota. It's called Cool 108. And nothing, oldies but goodies, that's what they used to call it. And all they had were the oldies. They had the 50s and music on there. Now it's fucking the 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, there was this one station, I remember the dial tone. I remember it was the exact point. It went through a lot of changes. It used to be called the Power 96, which would play the top stuff currently at the time around 81, 82. And then later on, of course, now, somewhere in the 1990s, it converted to 96.3 jams, where they played stuff like Snoop Dogg, Salt and Pepper, the hip-hop stuff at that time. I remember hearing all that pitiful shit while I was in the kitchen at the Roseville restaurant that I worked at. And the problem I had with that station, it was every day it was the same stuff over and over and over and over. I just couldn't handle it no more. That's the thing that bothers me about radio. Can't stand hearing the same shit over and over and over.
I can't
chasing waterfalls.
Yeah.
Remember that song?
Same thing as well.
Don't
What again?
stop chasing waterfalls. Cause
I
it's
hated
like
that song.
fun like we used to.
I hated it. I couldn't stand it, man. I hated it. I couldn't stand anything that's commercial or that's popular. I couldn't stand it. And here's something else. Now shows how much of trending, following station that particular radio was. Soon, then, all of a sudden, the alternative stuff started kicking off with Blues Traveler and all these spin doctors, all these so-called jam bands, new hippie groups that are out there. That's when they converted. Yeah, I know. I can't believe I'm still pissed off that people that actually like them. Now here's the thing that it went from 96.3 jams to 96.3 the planet.
The planet?
Yeah, the planet. It was like an alternative planet. It was something like that. It just started playing alternative music. That shit that was out there currently at that time. Then it kept that up, and later on, it's changed they changed their call letters, but they played more. It's kind of like the sensitive stuff, like the whether it's Nickelback or the Wallflowers, Blues Traveler now and then.
Yeah.
You know, some of the current stuff there. You know, it's just stuff that annoyed the living hell out of me.
Yep.
This sensitive stuff there. This crap that I couldn't stand for shit.
Hey, Hoser, I totally understand.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys fucking hear about the Senate and the stimulus package and what happened?
What now?
So
What now on that? No, what happened on that one?
Oh, the fuckers, they're on vacation, but they're on call.
All right, just
only
in
males
case.
with short hair are gonna get it.
Oh.
No, I'm just joking. I used to have long hair.
They fucking.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned that. Yes.
I got some pictures. I'll show you.
They're fucking. You know, they're really lollygagging on this shit. Like, oh yeah, they're on call to make the vote, but you know, it's like they went out officially are supposed to be on call and they're supposed to be waiting, and it's like they said that they're gonna throw together the package so they can vote on this shit.
Yeah, they don't give a shit if we're starving and people are losing their houses and their apartments.
They don't give a shit in general. Sorry to say.
They don't give a shit. Yeah. But they mind bailing out the fucking big corporations and making sure the stock market's all up and code done.
Yeah, what is it?
This is one of the big, you know.
The small.
Can I add that
loans?
this is one of the big reasons why, you know, by like corporate America and the corporations and the people who support them get a bum rap by the people who live the common lives and everyday lives, you know, work out everyday job, you know, because it's always about helping them, but not helping the person that's in need of some help, like the person who's living on welfare because they're trying to find work, but sadly there isn't.
The problem was that they put too much shit in the fucking bill. There's too many different things in there that they want to try to fucking pass, and they want to try to put them all into one. You know, between getting funding for the infrastructure and the schools and fucking the business shit, give them loan money again.
Trump wanted FBI building put into it too at first.
Yeah, and that's the problem is these fuckers, they want to make this like super bill to try to pass it through when it should have been passed through in sections. You know what I mean? Like they should have had just for the money, just for the $1,200 stimulus shit, right? They should have thrown a package together just for that and passed that. That should have already been passed. And then if you wanted money for the infrastructure, you put that together in another bill. If you want your FBI building or whatever, fucking figure out how to get that added in there.
Well, the only reason they don't do it that way is because a lot of things that they want wouldn't pass then. That's why they try putting in a big lump sum.
It's stupid, though.
It is. It is stupid.
I think if you really, but the problem is too is they don't fucking do shit when they're there. You know what I'm saying? It's like Mnuchin or whatever. Fucking, he ain't even there, and he's one of the top head guys.
Well, half the damn senators or whatever, they say that we don't fucking need shit. That we're gonna be doing good, but yet there's fucking businesses closing, small businesses. Let me tell you, small businesses, and there's people that that you have social distancing, and you only can have so many people in like restaurants and stuff, so they're only getting a quarter of what they would usually be getting.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, fucking, I don't know. I just see it. I'm really surprised. I thought for sure it would have been signed by today.
So they close us down, and then fucking they're like, "Oh, get back to work." Well, how are you supposed to get back to work when your company doesn't? They only need a quarter of the people that they had.
And then that's part of what they're fighting over too, is whether or not to give them the 200. They want to give them 200 for the federal unemployment. And I think the Republicans, they want to keep it at like 600. So the numbers are way different on that too. So they have no chance, and that's part of what's in the government thing in the act too, to get signed with the stimulus money, is fucking how much to keep giving them for unemployment, because that ran out too.
Well, I mean, don't you think $600 a week? That's $2,400 a month. I mean, don't you think that's kind of high?
Yeah, I think they should have put it at like 250. For 300.
Yeah, I mean, because 24. I mean, that's for someone that's making $10.50 an hour, I mean that's like you're making way more money. But I don't think people are staying home because they're collecting unemployment that they're getting paid more for. It's because they don't have no job to go back to right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everything's still. There are places around here that are still shut down, and the ones that are still open. I mean, restaurants are still. Opening the Walmarts and the grocery store chains here, they close early. And plus, a lot of the restaurants and eating places have been doing curbside, for a while. Yeah. Though some places are opening up where you can eat inside, but, it's very little bit. Yeah, it's almost empty, of course, for obvious reason. You got to distance yourself. I mean, I uploaded the video from the mall yesterday. Me and my sister and my nephew's girlfriend went there, and it's like almost the majority of tables and chairs in the food court have been put away, obviously. So everybody has to. There's not a lot. There wasn't a lot there, and I showed that in that videotape, as you noticed, if you ever saw it from yesterday.
Oh, yeah. The one when you're dancing naked?
No, gosh.
I'm just joking.
No, I've seen you on there with your black mask on.
Yep. Mm-hmm, yes. I got about 4 of them already now. That, excuse me, I would say right now that is one of the biggest fashion trends to hit this summer. It's your own customized mask.
Yeah, it's been going on. It's been going on.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, for basketball months. I mean, bands like Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden. We got Star Wars, the mask coming out.
Well, people figure if there's a fucking profit fucking in it, they're gonna fucking sell them. You know what I mean?
Most likely, that's the thing right now. That's like I said, that's the new current fashion trend that's out there.
Yeah, it's like when you accessorize your outfits, you got to make sure your mask matches it too now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh,
Accessorize it.
The mask the mask has to match your suit. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, what the fuck?
I'm wearing a green tie, so I'm gonna have a green mask on. So I look color coordinated, and I'm wearing green socks too.
Yeah, that's right. Get your foul mouth masks out there, ladies and gentlemen. Over available on the Foul Mouth Network.
Come get your real as fuck masks too. No. I'll whip up some. Someone buys them, I'll fucking whip up one. I'll put a big asshole on the front, say everyone has one.
That would be funny.
I'm going to see if I can add Bullfrog to the show, man. If he is able to come on and say hi for a bit. Oh, by the way, Junebug contacted me. He said possibly this coming Saturday afternoon we'll probably do a music show together.
Well, you'll be in good hands with Junebug.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Fuck yeah.
Can't believe YR is still hurt. He's shot. Here's something else.
Fuck him.
He had this Wire posted this multi-second video of him trying to play a Michael Schenker Dean guitar.
That fucking.
You ever saw that?
Is that
guitar?
like a Knickenbocker?
No.
Oh.
No, that's no. The Flying V, because you never saw Michael Schenker's
Oh yeah,
Flying
the
V
flying,
guitar?
the white flying V.
Yes, the white, the white and black Flying V. One side's black, the other side is white, and the pickguard is vice versa. It's a classic guitar.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real as Fuck TV, the one and only Dave Rose.
Dave, what's up, dude?
That's right. The biggest flip-flopper around, doing his rounds in the community.
Going on the biggest flip flop of the channel in the
Play
world.
up that roll.
Yep.
Gotta play it up. Gotta fucking be everywhere and see everything, which I always did in the first place. But now we're just gonna play it up.
With the guy behind breathing hard on the mic.
Play a villain? I'll play a villain. You want me to play a hero? I'll play a hero. Play something in between? That's fine with me. But here I am, the one, the only devious Dave Rose, the intellectual superior and savior of the masses and the community. Thank you
Yep.
for welcoming me on your show tonight, Vikings fan.
What a fucking entrance.
And Silver Roll Hunter.
Yeah, yep.
What a
And
one there.
Silver Roll.
Don't forget
There
the,
you go.
Don't forget the Silver Sasquatch.
Producer Silver Roll. Always in the background, but never asleep.
That's right. Well, one time
Unlike
on the 24-hour
Red
stream.
Dick.
Eh,
Well, on the 24-hour stream, I did fucking start snoring for an hour or so. But
Don't go. By the way, don't go crazy there with the censorship there in the chat. There's no need to.
I didn't fucking do that. Who got
I
him?
did that.
Dr.
I
Bro.
did that because I questioned this Area 51 donation. You start talking about Earl's bringing up drama once again when I was even bringing up drama.
Oh, hold on. Don't shoot from the hip there, buddy. No, first and foremost, this ain't your channel. It's fucking
I know.
Vikings, so you should be asking
I
him.
mean, I was seeing some of it, and I didn't see too much, but maybe
I
at
didn't
the
see
end.
any problem with it either.
I don't know what he
And
said
again,
there.
you
at the
can't be
end.
quick on the draw on this. You
Well,
can't fucking be. And again, like, for example, A, there's something called, like, just giving them a warning. B, you can time them out. But when you fucking block them out of emotional fucking response, you're making yourself look bad. And more importantly, you're making fucking Vikings look
Yeah,
bad.
no, I have to
That's
go.
true.
I have to
I
go back.
apologize for that.
I have to go back and look at what they said. But I mean, unless they're dropping the N word in the chat or they're dropping personal shit, I say you're better off just to put them in a timeout and then.
But that's the thing, though. Again, I've done this with other channels where I do have a wrench. It's like, okay, so-and-so who owns the fucking channel, this person is saying this. Should I ban them?
Yeah.
No? Okay, well, you're the boss. I mean, like, if you want to keep letting them say that, that's fine. But
Yeah.
you're the boss. I check with you first before I fucking go guns a-blazing.
Yeah.
Fucking, and then fucking bring in repercussion from fucking doing something stupid. So you got to think fucking 2 seconds ahead, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if they're in there just spamming the N word or.
But regardless, I didn't see anything that was a problem. And, like, again, I think this actually speaks negatively to you, Earl, that, like,
Yep.
you know, like, if you endorse censorship, then that, yeah, what you did was, like, fully in line with what you believe. But, like,
I
it's
unhidden
not
them,
right.
so.
So he's not
Did you
banned them?
unhide him? Because I don't see it.
Yeah, I unhid it. It
Why don't I have a wrench, by the way?
No, dude.
Because you're a flip flopper. Remember, you came on saying you're the biggest flip flopper.
I pull. We,
Yeah. And,
Ken don't have no wrench. Redneck don't have no wrench. Bird don't have no wrench. Fucking.
that's right. You guys went on
It's
an
a-
anti-wrench binge. That's right. It was like a
we didn't want to.
communist purge.
We didn't want to, but it had to be that way.
well,
that's
like Bert said,
regardless
he
is the fact
did a
that
lot.
now that
but
fucking
But
and now Earl's fucking ruined shit because I think that fucking there was some important things that were listed there. So
well,
in the chat.
Silver Roll on hit him, so.
so you can
Yeah.
comment.
I don't
Alright,
see the
so,
messages. The messages aren't showing up.
Yeah, but they're not. Yeah,
Well,
they're not
let me
popping up.
read you this.
It
Let me
says
let me read.
donation was hidden by Dr. Earl, and then it says donation was unhidden by Minnesota Silver.
All right,
Hunter.
so it's now the one said
Wow.
said can't leave Earl a positive comment, and now it says here, Dr. Earl bringing up the drama again. The TY who hates it unreal.
Well, it's somebody in the
A
community.
fucked up bumhole.
Well, so I don't know. I think at the bare worst.
All right,
time
now
out.
nothing. But I've been deleting all these, comments on some of my videos, saying that they're calling me, going after me because I left YR's show.
This same
that's
account?
probably what it'd be.
Is it the same account?
No, it's all these other fake accounts. So, my apologies to Area 51 donation for doing that. I wasn't trying to bring up drama. I've been on the edgy because of all the people coming at me because I left YR's show there.
Yeah, well, you did the right thing, getting out of that mess.
Yeah, I just, if I was YR, I wouldn't be worried about too much. He has hip hop maniacs with Keith.
Terrible. That's terrible, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Me and Dave were discussing this with Bullfrog a couple days ago. The guy has no mind of his own.
Who, Bullfrog?
No, Keith.
Oh.
I respect 20 times Bullfrog more than I respect Keith because he has to be told what to say. He has to be told what to speak of. He cannot think for himself.
Well, yeah, that is true.
Me and Dave pointed that out to him on Bullfrog's show this past Tuesday.
Yeah, fuck Keith. I'll tell you that much. Fuck him. Bullfrog, he brings some shit to it. Yeah. He brings some funniness to it. But I don't know. Yeah, you're on band donations, but boy, he sure doesn't like you, Brown. Whoever that is, whoever that Area 51 donation guy is, he's not a fan of you.
That's Scott.
Yeah.
Most likely, yep.
Why is he under that fucking account, not his main one?
Because he knows we would recognize him.
Well, fuck all. Well,
no,
recognize him on that one neither.
No. I recognized him before that, so, and I don't think he should be banned or fucking blocked in the chat. So, I don't know, he's hiding his name because he doesn't want to be identified. No. He actually, I believe, in the previous video of some sort, did admit it's him. Obviously, it is him because you can see this. Yeah. He was actually, it was on fucking YR's stream where you could see he had the wrench. So, it's clearly fucking Scott. And the thing is, though, again, how can you say that it's not him? And again, I didn't see anything that fucking... regardless of my issues with him,
I
didn't see anything in the chat that was fucking indicating that he should be banned. So and he's saying right now alternate reality.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Well, I guess I have to go look at it after the show.
Look, you can't fucking take the high road if you're gonna fucking throw dirt on people. Okay. It's as simple as that. If you want to be a Dave Rose, you got to act a Dave Rose. But you want to fucking play in the mud, you play in the mud. But you can't fucking jump from the horse to the fucking mud, okay? It's one or the other. Either you ban him and you fucking hate free speech, or you let him fucking speak because he's not doing anything wrong right now.
Well, as long as he ain't fucking, dropping racist shit in there.
Watching and nobody else is saying shit. So, people want to say shit. It's out there in the chat. They can say something. You're not blocking them.
Right. They might get timed out, but that's it. You know what I mean?
That's the thing, though. Nobody's stopping them from fucking talking.
Right.
So, as long as everyone's respectful and not fucking, spamming the chat with the same message 10 times over,
yeah,
I think we should all be respectful, even if we disagree.
Yeah, and as long as you ain't in there fucking spamming real names shit.
That he is trying to call me in.
Is it right now?
He is?
Yeah, he just tried.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh.
Of course, typical.
No doubt. No surprise.
Typical that he would try to fuck with your Rose.
My apologies, Scott, for that. Like I said, I've been getting all these hateful messages from all these so-called
YR
accounts.
alt accounts, you mean? From
Yep,
the YR
yeah,
alt
Yeah,
accounts?
that's probably what
Wake
half
up.
of them are.
Yep.
That's probably
Wake
what them are.
up!
Yep.
The fact is,
Still
Earl,
him.
all the fucking shit that you're getting is from your scorned
YR.
YR. Scorned
Yeah.
lover can't accept the fact.
Scorned
It's true.
lover.
It's
Scorned
true.
That I
lover.
It's
wise
true.
up
Look
and
at the
I
way
left.
that he's acting. He's acting like a little bitch.
Yep.
Even more so, because we already know he's a little fucking bitch as it is. But even more so because Dr. Earl won't fall under his fucking little spell, like whatever that snake was from fucking the fucking
The Jungle Book.
the Jungle Book, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not. Dr. Earl's not falling under the spell no more.
Yeah.
And he's just fucking pissed off at the fact that Dr. Earl makes his own decisions, and he's got now somebody like Junebug who's going to work with him to do a great show that's actually professional.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It will
which
be a
is
good show.
which will be this Saturday afternoon, by the way.
Oh, and that's also we also have to talk about Masters. Well, actually, that is Masters of the Music. It's now because fucking YR's like, you stole my name and my idea. First and foremost, YR, nobody stole your idea because everyone had it before you. Second of all, who said that we're going to continue with Metal Maniacs? We already knew, because Dave Rose pointed it out, that it was a shitty name from the get-go. But now, the new name and the new graphic that they've got, they are Masters of the Music.
Yes.
Yeah.
And by the way, I pointed this out to Vikings a couple weeks back. There was a magazine of the same title, Metal Maniacs, that focuses on mostly the more extreme acts like Carcass, Napalm Death. And I was wondering, I guess it's still running as a web scene, as I guess on a website, from what I understand. And I was wondering, was our show going to get copyright hit because of the name?
Smart. Yeah, exactly. You always got to think about that. And also, there's the fact that you got to accept the fact, man, that there's going to be Reggae Maniacs.
Reggae Maniacs.
Earl and Keith Rababa. Exclusively on the Dr. Earl channel, man. So keep hating, brah, because you're gonna be put out of your existence.
The Reggae Maniacs. I like the Reggae Maniacs. That's pretty funny.
Reggae Maniacs.
You know what I love is that fucking screenshot you got up there with the fucking beautiful beach with the little fucking cabana there, and oh man, I would love to be there right now.
Oh, hell
Yeah. I think we all probably would love to be there right now.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
All of us.
Our luck would be next to Beirut, where that fucking.
That's right,
bomb
man.
blew
Come
up.
to the island.
The nuker.
We just don't accept the likes of YR.
Yep.
Because when you name me Jacob Props, we don't let you on the island.
What did you guys think about fucking Lebanon getting fucking nuked up?
That fucking freaked me out, dude, when I saw that. I retweeted that footage of that guy in the car videotaping it. I was like, geez, it almost looked like a nuclear bomb going off.
It did.
Yeah.
Concerning, to say the least. The output of energy was not supposedly not the 300 tons of TNT explosive equivalents as they initially said, but it was actually closer to 1.5 kilotons of explosive power, which would put it on a very low end scale of a nuclear detonation.
Wasn't it ammonium nitrate?
Wow.
That's what I
they
heard
say
as well, yes.
That's what they say. And also, if you look at it's very difficult because you can make a nuclear weapon of any sort go subcritical, which means it's not especially efficient, so it doesn't burn fully properly. I can't necessarily say at this moment whether or not a subcritical low yield nuke was used, although a lot of people are sort of pushing in that. But I do know that when the explosion happened, you did see that the rising mushroom cloud had a lot of red smoke in there. Now, red smoke specifically indicates oxidation. And this usually is either from the product that exploded or the result from the explosion. But there's a lot of iron oxide in that particular cloud. that can be attributed to nitrites, okay? But it might be attributed to something else. I don't know. What I do know is that the explosive...
it could have been sitting for a while too, right?
No, see, that's the thing, though. Most, from my knowledge, and I'm not a demolitions expert, but I do have limited knowledge to keep things, legal, is that that it would not have been able to survive. Like, supposedly it was stored there since 2013, and 7 years later is when a hit happened. Well, sorry, maybe I'm revealing too much, but okay, when the explosion happened. But again, there's a degradation level to all materials, especially something as unstable as sodium nitrates and the other nitrites that were required to supposedly make these explosives.
Well, I thought that you had to have something else mixed with it for it to work properly.
But
that liquid, you know what I'm saying?
Well, no, again, to actually make a workable explosive, you do have to go through a whole process. But the inert substances themselves could be stored in a warehouse, but they will degrade. And for example, even if they, if you just got them in there and it's just fully new, you can start a chemical reaction. If, for example, you end up dropping a match in a certain, compound. Okay, so then you start an initial fire, which starts to burn quickly, sets everything else off, and it builds up enough energy and heat to then set off the additional components of these, fertilizers, if you want to call them that, and create additional explosions and stuff. So it can lead to a domino sort of effect.
Interesting.
But there's a lot of different things. I've seen videos recently where... And again, the initial reports usually seem to be the most accurate, but initially what I was reading is that people were noticing what they thought was a drone that was circling over Beirut, and that apparently it dropped a missile or a bomb into this area and caused the initial explosion.
Wow.
And that explosion, that's where the secondary explosion may have come. It may have been an additional, we don't know. But the videos that I saw today were basically people on this day, they're just out in the street having their coffee, blah, 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 in the little streets of Beirut. And they're looking up and they're pointing. And this is like a surveillance camera, right? So like nobody's there just, filming. Like, again, that's always suspect. This is a surveillance camera. So they're there hanging out. And they're pointing up to the sky, and then they keep, and their arms are moving around in circles, because they're sort of falling with their fingers, and people are pointing up to the sky, and literally 5 seconds later, the massive shockwave hits, and these guys are literally blown out of the fucking frame because that fucking massive explosion happened. So, what people were explaining is that it's very possible that this particular scene was filmed. As soon as the bomb was dropped, this drone got the fuck out of there, and it looks like it was probably Israeli, if these stories are correct. So they're pointing at this jet as it gets the fuck away from after dropping the bomb. And again, once it drops the bomb, it takes 10 seconds or something for the thing to finally hit the ground. So they're pointing at this thing as it jets off, and then boom. The fucking video shows them get hit by the fucking shockwave.
Yeah, I was watching Marfugo TV, and they're talking about the Boeing T-8s. There's 3 of them that were circling by Beirut out in the waters.
I'll be back, guys.
And they said that the Boeing T-8 jets are submarine busters, and also can check out for radiation the day before the explosion.
Interesting.
Yeah, I just thought I'd throw that in there.
All right, Vikings, this is your show, is it not? You're gonna...
Well, I don't know. He left. I think we're calling it quits. So.
Oh, okay. Well, he might have wanted to give us a heads up then.
Yep. Well, he just left. So, all right. Well, this is Real as Fuck TV. You guys have a good night. We're getting off. Ken's coming on soon, so we'll talk to you guys later. We love you guys, and And thanks a lot, Dave, and Dave for coming on, Dave Rose, and Dr. Earl Brown. Thanks for
Always a
coming
pleasure.
on.
Thank you for having me, and you have yourself a good night.
Yeah, no problem. You too, sir. Talk to you later. Yeah.
All right.
That's all, folks.
Oh.